TIFU by accidentally deleting my university's entire database. Obligatory. This didn't happen today, but last week when I was interning at my university's IT department. So I'm a third-year computer science student doing an internship to get some experience. Mostly I've been doing simple tech support and handling basic issues. My supervisor asked me to clean up some old files on one of the servers to free up space. He left for a meeting and I got to work. Now, I know my way around Linux and servers. I thought this would be easy. As I was deleting old log files and backups, I accidentally typed rmrf into the wrong directory. I instantly realized my mistake, but it was too late. I had just wiped every single file on the main database server. Panic set in. 5 years of records, course materials, enrollment info, you name it, gone in 10 seconds of stupidity. I broke into a cold sweat, paralyzed, not knowing what to do. The server was redundant, so data could be restored from backups, but those were in the hands of another department. I had to confess to my supervisor what just happened. He turned ghostly white, swore a bit, but then focused on contacting the backup admins to start an emergency restoration. I spent the rest of the week helping get data back online and apologizing profusely. At the end of my internship, my supervisor said I caused some of the most dramatic on-the-job experience he's ever witnessed, but appreciated how I owned up to my mistake and helped fix it. While they'll be double-checking any commands I enter from now on, I'm still welcome back again next term. Lesson learned. Be very careful when wielding powerful commands, especially on production servers. RIP data. You will not be forgotten. I will always be haunted by that rmrf. TLDR. Accidentally wiped out my university's entire database as an IT intern. Spent a week restoring from backups and groveling for forgiveness. On-the-job experience gained, humility attained, and commands now triple-checked. Meh. TBH, I blame the uni for having a setup where an intern's careless mistake can put all their data at risk. Great outcome. I am always nervous I'll forget the where clause in an SQL update or delete lol. In a past job, in the days before content management systems, whenever someone did something that took down some or all of the university's web presence, which seemed to happen alarmingly often, they received the hammer. It was shared with the message, "Congratulations. You have broken the internet. Here's the hammer. It is my honor to present the hammer to you." Op. The one rule of the hammer is that you must hold onto it until the next person has breaks the internet. Keep the tradition alive. Until then, here's the hammer. https preview.red.it/6weekotyo8za1.png. Width equals 2082 and format equals PNG and auto equals WebP equals enabled and S equals 9BFF1 FDA 6C18 E3B 60 A 1735 CAF 95931398957 D1 E2. I did 2 oops events early on as the Linux admin for a university. 1. Pressed enter on a SQL update without a where clause and flattened the entire account management DB. We restored from backups, replayed the day's adds and changes and created a test DB for me to develop on. 2. I did a chmod in a user's home directory to fix some permission issues. Yeah, I realized I had a problem when the prompt did not return quickly on a slow network connection. That took longer to fix but was not a major impact. The early lessons will stick with you for years. I lost about 4 years of research data during my PhD, and wasn't able to recover any of it. So you're good. Things happen. So, You demonstrated quite clearly to the university board or controller or whoever controls the money why those expensive backups are so important. Job well done, I say. Would a university really put all of their data in one basket with no writing or deletion protection whatsoever? That seems rather unprofessional to me. One of my interview questions is, what was your worst mistake? And what did you do about it? Someday maybe I'll interview you and we can have a laugh. At times I need to copy, rename, delete files in System 32 via CMD and I panic I'll accidentally hit Enter at Del C. Windows, System 32 inches every time. Saved this just today for future use. Never thought the future would come so soon. One of my coworkers, very experienced, somehow deleted the whole partition of the email server. The whole email service went down right away. It's a bank. And all those senior executives immediately calling my boss like crazy. Lol. Bobby Tables grew up. The more important lesson here is to own your mistakes. I've seen people cost the company thousands of dollars from an honest mistake and not even be reprimanded because they sounded the alert as soon as they realized. I've also seen people get terminated from covering up problems or refusing to ask for help. Just be thankful the backup system actually worked. I've seen many cases where the backup system was broken and no one ever bothered to check. Every dev deletes the production database at some point in their career. Some years back, I got a ticket from a major healthcare provider in the US. Their business partner was cleaning up obsolete virtual machines in VMware. He selected a server, hit delete and confirmed the delete. Voicemail goes down. He deleted a server with a part of their distributed database and crippled the client's voicemail system. All fine. Not the first time someone deleted something they shouldn't have. Just take the voicemail app down. Grab the backup and redeploy the server. I was lucky to be working from home at the time or I would have been fired for what I was saying. Had to engage the dev team because we didn't handle databases and spent the next 3 days trying to rebuild the missing database from transaction logs. 3 technicians over 3 days at $360 per hour. Most expensive mistake I had ever been part of. You're not a seasoned engineer until you've broken, then fixed, something serious in production. You've cleared that hurdle earlier than most. Congrats on the learning experience. Lesson learned. Be very careful when wielding powerful commands, especially on production servers. RIP data. You will not be forgotten. I will always be haunted by that RF. As a programmer that may play with databases. Welcome aboard. Did the same to a client. Now I type pwd before any major command. That's unfortunately the best way to learn. You won't get anywhere in IT if you don't destroy at least one server. Best of luck. I've been in IT for 15 years now. On your studies. Oh, and a little advice. When you graduate, make sure you find a good liquor store. Booze helps ease the tension of users. You'll thank me later. Haha.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.